Ain't no way, bro. Oh, you funny. I got you. Oh shoot. Press this thing real quick. Yo. What happened? I thought you were Auburn. Damn.
This is Gaylord, Oklahoma.
Computer's tough, bro.
And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on.
All it takes is one interception. They just start locking you up the rest of the game.
The LSU Tigers and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollock.
I almost lost the cow the other week. I was like, oh shit.
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They're excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
That's gonna be your recruiting pitch.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in
We'll
time.
take a
Offense
5.
took a little bit too much time at the line there.
We'll take the 5. It feels like we already had our own game over here getting delayed games at home.
Single back formation, and they give it to him.
Good play.
And they swarm him under.
We have the rules of it being any confusion between the rules. Where's the
The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Oh, it's back here already.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure.
Ooh.
The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Well, missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Here on 2nd and short. Gonna
got
run it. It's Aven. And how
More about recruiting than anything. Easy to recruit.
Big defensive line.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
The Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Oh.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh,
Blasted as he lets it go.
That's probably
He's
got
got
too.
an open man. Got the 1st down with a throw, and he'll get more
I
after
figured.
taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Fires into the end zone.
You got to turn around.
Touchdown Sooners. Middle of the end zone. He's got it. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Hey, man, this offense is going to be so much fun to watch. How fast can they get it to click, right? Because every single player that we're going to highlight, whether we do talk about the receivers right now, they're all new. The offensive line's all new. The quarterback's new. Everyone in this program is new, Palmer, and it's on Kiffin to make it work and make it work quickly.
Well, the one thing you know is with this Lane Kiffin offense, these receivers are going to get theirs. They're going to get catches, and you got a really good quarterback in Sam Levitt coming over from Arizona State to give you that opportunity. So while Thomas and Anderson from a year...
Intercepted, the defense has set him up.
See you later.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together.
They was good.
Scoring, defense scoring.
How's practice?
Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. This is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Let's get back in this game. Alrighty, let's get back in this game. If you need no food, let me know.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
Getting late, though.
25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Hall. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Working that left side now. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Wants to throw again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Got his man. Needed to get to the 45 for the first down. Stopped a little bit short. You'd think this is the go area on fourth down.
On that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Makes the grab in their space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
We are straight.
We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Here's a give to Durham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game. And maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Big fella moving. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
All right, let's try to get
stopped. Life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And the extra point is good.
Oops.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
All right, fellas, let's see what we can do.
Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. And they'll have 2 left to work with.
I do not know. I'm just a call commissioner. I don't touch the settings. All I do is help him do this.
Running back set up in the pistol. Looking downfield, it's Batir. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And his throw is incomplete. Third and short now from their own 48.
See, there it is.
For the first down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
Back in the thing.
The Sooners send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Try to make a play.
He's got it. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory.
Here we go, fellas.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
They going crazy.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Nice.
Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That level low.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Come on, man. Come on, now.
Throw to the right side. That's Wilson. At midfield, he's got room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the
field. Damn, I threw it early.
Line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Wait.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a man. It's Levitt.
Give it to him.
Got a man. It's Durham.
Nice.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give to Caden Durham.
Good run. We'll take that.
Inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. Great. It's a gain of 6.
I think one thing LSU fans want to see right out the gate with this Lane Kiffin offense, can we get some balance? Durham's been here for a couple of years. You've seen some high moments, Palmer, but like they need to get this run game going. They brought in a bunch of offensive linemen in the portal, and especially a big boy over there at left tackle. Interested to see if they can get that run game going.
And they should be able to get it going, too, at LSU, because when you think about Lane Kiffin's offenses back at Ole Miss, I know everybody talks about them throwing the football, but they were always able to run it, too. You think about guys like Quinshawn Judkins and Kejuan Lacey. They always had a dude back there giving the offense balance. Running the ball successfully is something that I expect we're going to see in Baton Rouge this season. A lot of opportunities for the running backs this year.
LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wants to fire on second down.
Sit down.
Finds his big tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
All right, red zone's a little bit.
And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Nice.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped
Very
at
good
the
first
2.
down.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's
Oh, gotta throw that.
gotta
get rid of it.
No,
take 3 here.
Really don't like that play call for 2 reasons. Number one, if you're down inside the 3-yard line, just run the football. Trust your guys up front to be able to get it done. But 2, if you are going to throw it, it's got to be a bang-bang play. You've got to have slants or quick outs or a back shoulder fade. Anything long developing, it just forces the quarterback to have to hold on to.
Intercepted.
Of course I did.
Turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before.
Well, he said not part of the
And picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
All right, we get Boston.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down.
Pause.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run it. It's Avant. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Probably got like 2 plays.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown,
That's all.
Oklahoma. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Only 10 seconds remaining here in the first half as they put in play 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dura. Picks up the first down. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Green. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with Stanford taking on the number 22 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Cardinal coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And this group is finally able to get into the win column after starting 0-3. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to run, it's Avan. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
On the run, it's Avant. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Replay.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Flips it out in the flat. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, here's Durham. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the 1st down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
That's caught. It's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
As a defense, you got to start reading the tea leaves, right? Like, what are they doing to try to attack me? That's back-to-back deep ball shots. This is an offense. They're trying to stretch the field. The defense has got to make sure they're paying attention.
Looking to the big tight end. Snared on the sideline. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Back to throw, it's Levin. Finds his big tight end.
What a phenomenal individual effort to getting the catch, getting the foot down in bounds. He's now setting up his offense here for a potential touchdown on this very next play.
Just keeps swinging it. Got his man out of the backfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Sooners, ready to go on offense. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last two games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Back to pass on second down. Finds us back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Sooners in the hurry up. The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Mateer. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Hansen. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on them second down.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
To the air, it's Mateer. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's Hansen. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. Quick release by the QB. Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Off the RPO, complete. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Offense in a bunch formation. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The short hands. It's Watkins. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had a plan for him. Whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Levin. Throws toward the end zone. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. In the red area, it's Durham. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is good.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. At the end of that play, there's a Sooner who is slow to get up. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll try it again. Got a little grass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
This quarterback part of their running game. They bring him down after a gain of 7. It'll be enough for the 1st down, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Makes it past the mark. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown Sooners! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And all the the hard work and commitment pays off, getting their first win of the season. Really impressed how they came out. After starting the season 0-2, they knew this was going to be a physical game, and they came ready to go on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Levitt. Caught over the middle, it's Durham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Bringing the heat. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the fourth.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
So died right on that play. Good GG.
Because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column.
I have no idea. I'm only in 2 leagues. I only played 2 leagues.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down.
Just 2. I only play in 2 for a reason. I don't play more than that. So.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rome, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.